Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I am talking about Wonder, and the movie Wonder, and it's directed by Steven Chbosky, and the actors starring in it are Owen Wilson, Julia Roberts, Jacob Tremblay, Noah Jupe, Millie Davis, Isabella Badovic, Najee Jeter, Danielle Russell, Mandy Patinkin, Daveed Diggs, and Ali Liebert. In the movie here, it's pretty much about Augie. And Augie was born with a deformed face, and what's causing him, he had a whole lot of surgeries just so he can survive. And so his face does not quite look normal. He was pretty much homeschooled majority of his life, and this is his first time in middle school with other kids. Now he had been around other kids and other times and around other people, and he has seen how people respond to him and how they react to him when they see his face. And so now that he's going to school for the first time, he's a little bit scared, and his parents are scared for him because they know how kids are. And so, because first of all, he knows that kids do not hide their expressions that well. They can't lie. Kids aren't really good liars. Even though they might act like they're okay, but their expressions and their facial expressions let them know that they're freaking out when they see him. And it usually avoid him or stay away from him. A lot of the kids think that they might catch a disease if they touch him, and so he pretty much alone a lot. So he doesn't. So this is his first time actually being with children, and so you see how he learns to pretty much find his place, and find who his true friends are. And even though this movie is pretty much about him, you also see things from other people's perspective in this movie here. You see things from his sister's perspective, because see, she's the oldest, but when Augie got into the picture, he needed so much care from his parents that they took the focus off of her and focused it on him, because since she didn't want to feel like it's like what about me? She didn't want to do that because she know he has so many issues he had to deal with. She said, fine, I'll take a back seat. I'll let y'all focus on him, and I'll just deal with things on my own. If I have a problem, I'll figure it out by myself. If I'm going through something, I'll figure it out on my own. And the only person she could talk to and lean on was her grandmother. And because her grandmother saw what was going on, and so she made her feel special too. And when her grandmother passed away, well, she's pretty much back to being on her own again. And the only person she could talk to again was her best friend. And because this during the summer, her and her best friend kind of split up. When they got back together, well, her friend acted like she didn't want to be friends with her no more, and so now she's pretty much feeling alone. But she's so scared to tell her parents because it makes it feel as though they're dealing with enough with Augie. I don't want them to worry about me too. And you also get an idea of, they also show you about Augie's friends, the friends that he makes, and they show you a little bit about their lives and what they're going through, and the situation where they're at, so you get an understanding on how they why they react to Augie that way, or why they act a certain way, and how do they feel being in the school. You also see a little bit about his bully that Augie has. You also get an understanding of why he acts the way he does. And which is interesting because they could have focused all this movie just on Augie and his life, but they let you see other people and their perspectives and how they live and how they have to deal with having his sister having to deal with a brother like Augie, or how his friends how their lives are, and you get a full understanding about this world and who these people are, and it makes you care about each and every one of them. Even the bully, you actually start to feel a little bit sorry for him. Like this, you see how his parents are, how they treat him, and you get this. Oh, I kind of understand it now. Yeah. And there are some parts that are kind of predictable. You do see coming, but overall, I really did enjoy the movie as a whole. Because you just start off with the bad stuff first and move on to the good. I don't even have anything really bad to say about this movie. I mean, yes, the child star acting wasn't like the best I've ever seen in my whole entire life, but I did enjoy their performances, and I did enjoy what they brought to the table, and the emotional parts that they had to deliver. I believed, and the humor parts that was there too made me laugh. And watching Julia Roberts and Owen Wilson as a couple, and how they're dealing with this, and watching how they deal with certain situations too. Because like Owen Wilson, he tries to be the funny one in the family, trying to keep everybody happy, keep everybody morale up. But when you see him by himself, you see the weight of it actually crush him, and he actually cries. And you feel sorry for him. He was, oh crap, because he's trying to support the family and be there for everybody, and also, but at the same time, he feels things too. But he doesn't want to break in front of them, because he breaks in front of them. Well, that's just everything else might fall down, because the mother, his mom, played by Julia Roberts, put her whole life on hold for Augie. She thought she might lose him, and so she put her career aside and stayed at home with him. Taught him, but she taught him. She homeschooled him. She every time he had a situation, he had to go back to the hospital, she was there, and so watching this family trying to like find their way and trying to find the right balance, and also seeing that the other daughter is struggling too, and learning how they deal with that. Fantastic. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie a whole lot. Had a lot of fun watching it. It was sweet. It was funny. It was emotional. It had emotional scenes in it as well. Highly recommend it. I really did enjoy it. I think it would be great. I'm giving it a solid A. I really did enjoy it. Don't take my word for it. I don't know anything. Check it out for yourself. I think it's fun for the whole entire family. I think kids will enjoy it. Parents will enjoy it too. Fun for all. So, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it if you have seen it. If you haven't seen it, check it out for yourself. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel the big old like, the thumbs up. Shabam. And subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it, like I always say, in my dreams and my life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.